Good afternoon, and welcome to another episode of GESOPS Live. Happy New Year, and I hope you enjoyed your Christmas holidays, and I hope you have a wonderful New Year. So for our first live, we'll do a recap of what we did last year, and let you know some of the things that we'll be doing this year as well, so that you are in line with us, so that we don't go ahead of you and you're not behind us. So once again, I welcome you to the GESOPS Facebook Live, our LinkedIn tree with all our social media handles as well as all our pages, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and our website where you can check your statements as well are all in the LinkedIn tree, and you can find it on the page. You just click on it and it will take you to all the links. If you are here as well, you can share the link with your colleagues so that they can join in. So back to the recap topic for today. We started our live in September. And in September, our first topic for the live was beneficiary updates and benefits. And basically what we spoke about was the fact that it is very important as a member of GESOPS or GES Occupational Pension Scheme to update your beneficiaries if you have not listed one. And even if you have listed some, you can update it as and when you want. It is very important that you list them, because in an unfortunate event when you pass away, your beneficiaries that you've listed would come for your money that you left behind. If you do not list beneficiaries, which is very important, they would have to go through the tedious process of going to the court to get a letter of administration and an affidavit from your head of family before we can pay them your benefits or the benefit due them. So in September, that's basically what we spoke about, and we said that in order to update your beneficiaries, unfortunately you can't do that online for now. What you have to do is visit any of the Glyco pension offices across the country, or any of your union offices, for the form. You ask them for the beneficiary update form. It's called the enrollment form, contributor enrollment form. You complete the form, have it endorsed by your supervisor, then you send it to us via WhatsApp, email, or even give it to any Glyco pension office or your union offices. We will receive the form. You can equally WhatsApp us on our WhatsApp number, which can be found in the link tree on the page, or you can email us also on the link tree on the page. We'll send you the form, you complete the form, then you send it back to us. You can also download the form from our website. So that was for September. That's what we spoke about. Then in October, we went on to talk about porting of funds. Now, what porting of funds basically means is that maybe you won't work with GES till you retire, or maybe you're working with a different institution before you join GES. According to the law, wherever you work at, they're supposed to pay your tier 2 benefit for you. Now, so if you are working with GES and you've moved on from GES to another employer, all you have to do is to transfer your funds from GES, which is GES pension, to your new employer. So you don't necessarily need to leave your funds with us till you retire. All you have to do is that you contact us, we'll give you a form to complete. Then we transfer your funds from GESOPS to your new employer. Same applies to if you are working with a different employer and you are now working with GES. Now, if you are working with a different employer before you join GES, all you have to do is to talk to your employer, tell your former employer that you are now working with GES. So they'll give you a form to complete. Now, after you completed the form, they will send the form to us. Then we transfer the funds from GESOPS to your former employer, or from your former employer to GESOPS. Now, bear in mind that if you are not 60 years of age or 55 and above, which is a voluntary retirement age in Ghana, if you have not attained those ages, you cannot have access to your pension funds. you cannot have access to your pension funds. You can only have access to your pension funds on condition that you've retired or you are permanently disabled. You are permanently disabled, or in an unfortunate event when you pass away. Now, in an unfortunate event when you pass away, your beneficiaries are the ones who will take the money. That's why, as I said earlier, it is very important for you to update your beneficiaries. So, porting of funds have been made easier. All you can do is that you can WhatsApp us on our WhatsApp number, which can be found in the link tree. When you WhatsApp us, we'll send you the form, you complete the form, send it back to us, and attach all the necessary documents. After which we'll be in communication with your former trustee or your current trustee, then we transfer the funds to them. So when you retire, you don't have to go through the hassle of visiting all your previous tier 2 schemes. You can just visit one tier 2 scheme and all your money will be paid to you accordingly. All your money will be paid to you accordingly. For the sake of those who just joined, I'll just go back to September, the month of September, what we spoke about. So basically what we spoke about was beneficiary update. And now beneficiary update is just to say that it is very important that you list your beneficiaries, that you update your beneficiaries, so that in an unfortunate event when you pass away, your beneficiaries can easily have access to your money, where they don't have to go to court to get a letter of administration or see the head of family for an affidavit before they can have access to your funds. We allow the court to give us the order because we don't have any authority to decide who will take your funds when you're no more. But if you list beneficiaries, then you've given us the mandate as to who we should pay your funds to when you are no more. So that was for the month of September. Now for the month of November, we spoke about pension benefits and withdrawal. Your pension benefits and withdrawal. Now, as I indicated earlier, the law of Ghana, which is Act 766, indicates that you can only withdraw your funds when you retire. You can only withdraw your funds when you retire. And the retirement age is 60 years or 55 years and above, which is the voluntary retirement age. Now, if you are 55 years and above, all you have to do is to contact GESOPS. You contact GESOPS via WhatsApp or email. We will send you the retirement form, retirement benefits claim form, where you attach your GES retirement letter, SNIT payment advice, and any valid national ID card. And we advise that you attach a copy of your checkbook, the account in which you want us to make payment to. So on the form, you have to complete your name. So you give us your data, your name, your staff ID, your SNIT number. Then you give us your bank details, which is very important. And please, I advise that when you are completing that side of the form, make sure you go over it again to make sure that your details are correct. It is very important because if you give us wrong bank details, we would have to now come back to you for your proper bank details, your correct bank details. And all of these things take time. Also, your GES pension letter can be obtained from your district offices. SNIT payment advice can be obtained from SNIT. That's after SNIT has paid you your money, they give you a payment advice in the form of a receipt. So it's easily accessible. You can visit any SNIT office and you get your payment advice. Then any valid national ID card, any of your national ID cards, Ghana card, voter's ID, driver's license, your birth certificate, any of them works. You can give us any of them to indicate that you are the same person and you attain the age, the retirement age, and will pay you your money. So, and also bear in mind, also note that it takes a maximum of 90 days, a maximum of 90 days for you to receive your benefits. A maximum of 90 days for you to receive your benefits. Please, if you do not go over your form, there will most likely be a mistake in it. We advise that you always go over your forms when you are done completing it, and do not use correction fluid on your form. So when you are done, you just forward the forms to us via WhatsApp or email. You scan, forward them to us via WhatsApp or email. Then We receive the forms and we process it and pay into the bank details that you gave us. Also, the form needs to be endorsed by your former supervisor. So if you're a head teacher, your supervisor is the CISO. If you're a CISO, the director, classroom teacher, the head teacher. You know your ranks. So whoever is your supervisor will endorse it, sign and stamp. You can access these forms via our WhatsApp platform, or send us an email, we'll send it to you. Or you can even visit our website, our portal. You visit our portal, you have access to the forms. You can visit any Glyco pension office as well, or any of your union offices. Please, if you have any questions, you can do well to ask your questions, and I'll do well to answer them as well. If you have any concerns, you can equally share them and we'll address them as we go on. Before I move on to the month of December, there's something that we also spoke about. During the time, we spoke about how to check your statement. And we walked you through our online portal and the USSD. Now, the USSD is an easier platform where you just dial *365 *65 hash, *365 hash, *35 hash, *365 *65 hash with the phone number in our system. So when you dial that short code, you follow the prompt, you'll be able to have access to your statement. However, if you want a breakdown of your statement, you visit our online portal. The link to our online portal can be found in the link tree on your screen, showing on your screen right now. How often will we have the live sessions? We'll have the live sessions every month, every third Friday of the month. So make a date with us, and every third Friday we'll be on your social media platforms to educate you on your pensions and any other related topics. So moving on to the month of December. Last year, in December, we spoke about beneficiary withdrawal, where I walked you through all the processes that you need to go through to have access to your beneficiary. Your beneficiaries can have access to your funds in case you are no more. So it buttresses the fact that it is very important that you list your beneficiaries. It is very, very important that you list your beneficiaries while you are still here. In an unfortunate event when you are no more, all your beneficiaries need to do, if you have listed the beneficiaries, all your beneficiaries need to do is to complete a beneficiary withdrawal form. The beneficiary withdrawal form, they'll give us their full name, they'll give us their date of birth and their bank details, where we can pay your funds to, where we can pay the money to. If the person is a minor, the guardian of the minor can take the money in place of the child, or the child can wait till they are 18 years and take the money. It is absolutely at the prerogative of the custodian or you, the member. You can indicate that. As well. So if you've listed beneficiaries, all your beneficiaries need to do is to complete the form with their bank details, attach a letter from GES indicating that the member has passed away, attach a SNIT payment advice, and the ID cards of the beneficiaries, not the deceased person, the ID card of the beneficiaries. Also, they need to give us a proof of death. Proof of death comes in so many folds: burial permit, mortuary receipt, medical report, police report. All of these ones are acceptable. We do not accept funeral announcements or obituaries. However, in cases of Muslims, you can give us a sworn affidavit from your imam and a police report. A sworn affidavit from your imam and a police report. Not just one, but both of them. But if you do not list beneficiaries, what happens is that your beneficiaries would have to go to court and get an LA, which is a letter of administration, where the court will decide who we pay the money to. Also bear in mind that the court does not give us the percentages that we pay, as in how much we should pay to person A, how much we should pay to person B. So your beneficiaries would have to give us a letter of consent indicating that the bank account that we pay the money to. Your beneficiaries would have to write a letter of consent giving us where we pay the money to. So that was for December, which was on beneficiary withdrawal. Also bear in mind that all these videos are still on our Facebook platforms. They are still on our Facebook platforms where you can have access to them. And they are also on our YouTube pages. You can also have access to them. One of the questions is that, are we on other social media platforms? Yes, we are on Instagram, we are on Twitter, we are on LinkedIn, we are on YouTube and SoundCloud. You can have access to all of these social media platforms on the LinkedIn tree link on your screens right now. Now, before I move on, let me just take some of the other questions. Okay, so Yao Seche Nyama says that, okay, you are watching from Gomwa, Afranse. Thank you for joining us today. And we have Mr. Asari too said he's watching from Jasikan. Okay, Mr. Ferisian says that your concern is about the statement. So from April 2022 to date, it doesn't appear on your statement. Yes. Now, your statement is from 2010 till February 2022, which is because we have not received your contributions from controller. We have not received your contributions from controller yet. If you check your payslip, you see a deduction has been made. However, deductions are made from source, which is from controller. So controller is the one who sends us your contributions, then we update it in our system. But as of today, we have received only till March 2022. March 2022. So your statement will only reflect from 2010, which is if you are working from 2010 till March 2022. So until we receive the rest of the money, you only see up to the month that we've received to, and your interest you've accrued so far. Okay, so the next one is Mr. Yao Seche. Myanmar says that Glycopen has sent you an update on your benefits. Okay, so you are giving us a good work done. So to the rest of you as well, if you check your phone or your messages, you see that Glyco Pension has sent you your statements as of from January 2010 to March 2022. You see it. You see a message from Glycopen. So when you see a message from Glycopen, it is from GESOPS as well. So that's to give you your statements on your pension, your tier 2 pension from 2010 till 2022. And if you have any questions on them, you can contact us. We'll assist you with that. Mr. Samuel says that how can I check my statement? Okay, so there are two ways by which you can check your statement. You can use our USSD platform, or you can click on the link tree, which will take you to our website where you can log in and have access to your statement. So the USSD number is *365 *65 hash. *365 *65 hash. Now, if you have never received a message from us before, a text message from us, or even the message, your statement from Glycopen that I just spoke about, if you did not receive it, it means we do not have your phone number in our system, or the phone number that we have on you is an old phone number. So please do well to contact us on 050 151 6974. 050 151 6974. And we will have your phone number updated in our system so that whenever we send your statements or any text message, you'll be able to have access to it as well. We'll type it in the comment section so that we have access to the phone number. I think there was another message. Someone is asking how can I update my phone number and email. So as I said earlier, if you want to update your phone number, call the number 050 151 6974. 050 151 6974. Or you can send us an email or WhatsApp. You can find those information in the link tree as well. You can find the information in the link tree. Another question is that after deduction has been done by controller and we have not okay, we're asking that what happens to your funds that controller hasn't sent to us. So your funds has been deducted, yes. So as and when controller sends us the funds, we update it in the system. So for more information on why we haven't received your funds or why your funds haven't gotten here, I would advise that you see GES and your union leaders. On that. But as and when they send us the money, we update it in the system and we invest it so that you get more interest on your funds due to the time value of money. Alright, so if there are no more questions, I'll move on to the things that we'll be doing this year. Also bear in mind that last year we went around doing member engagements where we visit every district in the region. We visited every single district in Ghana, apart from the districts in Upper East region. Every district in Ghana has been visited, where your district director sampled 100 people out of every district and we met them. If you did not have the opportunity to be there, don't worry. We are doing that again this year. This year we'll be visiting Upper East and Upper West, Northern, Northeast, Savannah region, Bono, Ahafo, and Bono East region. We'll be doing these 8 regions for this year. This year we'll be visiting Northern region, Northeast, Savannah, Upper East, Upper West, Bono East, and Ahafo region. If there's more time, maybe we might add on. If not, those are the regions that we'll be visiting for 2023. And we will visit every district. Which cuts across every circuit. So please do well to be involved. In this year. We'll be starting in March, where we'll be visiting Upper East and Upper West region. We'll start in March. We'll be visiting Upper East and Upper West region. And we'll give you further information on that when the time is close. I have another question, which is that somebody said that his brother passed and they've applied since May, but they've not received their funds. Okay. Kindly contact us, call us. We'll talk about it, because right now I don't have access to the information right now. But I'll advise that you call us after this conversation, or you can even call us now. We have officers in charge that will address that for you. So contact us. But you indicated that when you called us, we said it's going through validation. Now bear in mind that when it goes through a validation, it means the next step is that we are paying you your benefits. So if it's going through a validation, then it means everything is okay and we'll be paying you your benefits soon. So some of the other things that we'll be doing this year is that we'll be having more online trainings. So next week Friday, we'll be having an online training, a virtual training for NAT members, all NAT members via Zoom. We'll be having an online training via Zoom for all NAT members. And we'll do that, the same thing for CCT, TEU, and NAGRAT. We'll communicate the dates when the time is due. So please, if you're a NAT member, do well to make a date with us on Friday, this coming Friday, which is next week Friday, via Zoom. We'll share the link as well. And we also introduced the USSD platform that I spoke to you about. So we'll be talking about that this year as well. And as I said earlier, we will be going around the country to educate you on your pension, which will be done in person. So which is the member engagement. Bear in mind that we will have this live every month, every third Friday of the month. So if you missed this one, you can join us next month as well. And every live that we have is recorded and posted on our Facebook platforms and every other social media platform, as well as our YouTube pages. So you can visit it and have access to the recordings later on. Also, if you have questions, you can equally comment on the pages and we will do well to address them, or you can WhatsApp us or email us. There are so many ways by which you can reach us. Also, if you have suggestions on some of the topics that you would like for us to address, please do well to contact us and we'll do well to address them for you. Okay, so the virtual training for NATS will be on Friday. It will be on Friday. We'll share the link with your union leaders, which they will intend to share with you, and we'll also post it on our Facebook platform and on every other social media platform. We'll communicate the time and everything with you in due time. So please, if you have any other questions, do well to ask us and we'll do well to address it. So, as I said earlier, this live will come on every third Friday of every month, and on Friday next week we have a virtual training for all NAT members, and we'll be going around the country this year to continue with our member engagement. Do well to meet us there. In March, we are meeting Upper East and Upper West, every district in Upper East and Upper West. So if you have any other issues that you would like for us to address, you can contact us. All our contact details are in the linked tree on your screen right now. When you contact us, we'll do all to respond. So if there are no more questions, if there are no more concerns, we would like to end here, and we'd like to say a very big thank you for being with us over the years and for joining us since last year when we started the Facebook Live. And we promise to come every third Friday of the month to educate you on your pensions, and we'll do more other engagements as well. So thank you for making a date with us today. And we'll see you next month. We hope you enjoy your day. Bye for now.
For more enquiries, reach us on 059 692 1135 or visit our website at www.gespensions.com.gh.